Hi guys, good morning, happy Tuesday. My name is Sophia and I'm going to be taking over the Ambassador Snapchat today. As you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Clara. I'm walking from the Villas, which is a housing complex for the juniors and seniors, straight to work. I'm leading a tour at 10 a.m. today, so that will be very exciting. Alrighty everyone, we made it to the office. The first step is to grab your name tag, so here I am. Alright, so to introduce myself, I am studying marketing and sociology, so my major is in marketing in the business school, and my minor is in sociology. I am a junior. I am from the Philippines. I was raised in Houston, Texas, moved back to the Philippines for high school, so if any of you guys are out of state or out of country, I'd love to chat more about that. I am a brother of Delta Sigma Pi, which is a professional co-ed business fraternity, and I do marketing for that. And I'm also a member of Barcado, which is the Filipino Student Club, one of the many multicultural clubs we have here on campus. If you guys have any questions about anything I just said, please feel free to ask me by just chatting the Snap story, and I'll make sure to get back to you guys by the end of today. Okay, so we just got a good question from Francesca, and she asked if she can minor in marketing since she wants to major in English. So we have Micah here who's going to answer that question.
Hi Francesca, I'm Micah. I'm a senior accounting major from Honolulu, Hawaii. And unfortunately, you can't directly minor in marketing. However, you are able to take classes within marketing. For myself, as an accounting major, I'm personally taking some finance classes on the side. So you don't directly need to be a marketing minor to take classes in marketing.
Thanks, Micah. All right, so we got our second question, and Brennan asked about how to live on campus as a first year and sophomore, and luckily we have CF Leo who can talk more about it.
Yeah, so I'm a community facilitator in Sobrado, also just kind of abbreviated for CF. There are several different living styles on campus, mainly for undergraduates. We have standard doubles, which is just two people share a room. We have mini suites, where two rooms are connected by a shower and bathroom they share. You can find those in Finn and Graham. And we also have suite style living, which you can find in Sobrado and Casa. Suite style living will be, they have multiple rooms that are connected to a common area. They often share bathrooms. Some will have kitchens, some will not. Kitchens are usually for the juniors and seniors. And then if you're looking for more options as a junior and senior, they have villas, which is kind of like off-campus apartment living, which comes with their own laundry, as well as suite style.
Thanks, Leo.
No problem.
Now we're in Benson. This is the main dining hall. So we got a really good question earlier about what is the most important aspect of your application when applying to Santa Clara. And I'd say that the most important thing is just showing the admissions counselors your true personality. They're looking to see who you are and what makes you unique and what you can bring to Santa Clara. So I don't think there's one specific thing that you should highlight. Just show that you're a well-rounded student who will make a difference in the Santa Clara community. We're at the Benson patio right now. Here's the Career Center where you can go and ask for any advice, resume help, and LinkedIn help.
So we just got a question about minors at Santa Clara. I personally have two minors. I'm a retail studies minor and a business analytics minor. Picking up minors is really common at Santa Clara. You can pick up as many minors as you'd like, whatever time you want in your academic career. Most minors just require that you go in and fill out a form. Some minors are application-based, like the retail studies minor, but most students at Santa Clara do have multiple minors. It's a very common academic experience.
Thanks, Ashley. Also had a second question about living on campus, and the question was about which are the most popular residence halls to live in as a first year. I personally lived in San Felipe, which is one of our oldest residence halls that has a standard double style of living. I really liked it because it was very social and everyone left their doors open. But I'd say Swig is the most iconic first-year residence hall. It's actually one of the tallest buildings in Santa Clara. And Swig has a standard double style of living as well. So I just finished my last class of the day and I'm about to head back home. But before I go home, I'm going to make a pit stop to the Amazon lockers. So we just got a second question about how you can apply to work on campus. So all of the on-campus employment information can be found on Workday, which is connected through your Santa Clara University portal. My on-campus job is being a student ambassador, but I have friends who work in the library or in the gym. All you have to do is really just browse through the openings on Workday and hopefully you'll find a match there. Another important thing to know is that if you are a student employee, you are not allowed to work more than 19 hours in your job, so that's 19 hours per week. Alright, so I just got a question from Brendan asking about vegan and vegetarian options at Benson. So as you can see, this is a website for Benson and you can actually find the menu. So you just click on the menu. And you can see which cafe you'd like to eat in. So Marketplace is a general Benson. And you can also select a filter for your dietary preference. So this is perfect, vegetarian, vegan. Once you click apply filter, you'll be able to see the options perfect for you. Okay, so as you can see, there's no more breakfast, deli, or lunch options because the time has passed and now it's around 4:30, so we're getting ready for dinner time. So here are the options for our vegan and vegetarian friends today. So I just got a really awesome question from Caitlin asking about when you declare your major within the business school. So you can actually go into the business school as an undeclared business major, which is what I did. And every first year has to take a class called Business 70. And in that class, you learn about every single major involved in the business school, from finance to accounting to management. And I found my passion in marketing and I declared fall of my sophomore year. Caitlin also had a great question about Delta Sigma Pi, which is the professional co-ed business frat that I'm in. And since it is a professional organization, your pledging process will help you professionally. So we had to send emails to active brothers, we had to interview brothers, create a LinkedIn, create a resume, and do elevator pitches. I rushed fall of my first year, so I've been in it for a really long time, and it is the best decision that I made at Santa Clara. I formed all of my best friends through DSP, and we actually have our chapter meeting tonight, so I'll be able to bring you guys along so you can see what goes on during our meetings. So in addition, Delta Sigma Pi also hosts professional activities, such as last quarter we did a LinkedIn workshop where LinkedIn recruiters came on campus and spoke about how to create the best LinkedIn profile and how to connect with other recruiters through LinkedIn as a platform. 2 weeks ago, we went to Salesforce in SF and had a private tour of the entire building, which was so cool. And last year we went to Tesla and did a private tour of Tesla as well. So Gabby just sent in an awesome question about sports on campus. So here at Santa Clara, there are 3 levels of sports. The first tier are your Division I sports. So these are really competitive. You get to travel. You also get priority class registration. And I'd say that it's a lot of commitment. I'm not a D1 athlete, so I can't speak on that personally. But if you have more questions about that, there's lots of information on the school website. And then the second level of sports are your club sports. These are a pay-to-play basis. They're more competitive than intramural sports, but less of a time commitment than Division I sports. And these run throughout the entire year. We have volleyball, equestrian, boxing, so there's tons of sports for you to choose from. And the last level of sports, or the most fun level, are the intramural sports, and they run for the length of the quarter. They're completely free for students. The prize is a t-shirt, so it's very low stakes, but it's a really good way. So like I was saying, intramurals are a great way to get involved on campus. Lots of the times the residence halls will make teams per floor. That's a really good way to make friends. And also lots of the student organizations will make teams. Us ambassadors have a team called the Ambassadballers, and right now I think we're crushing it in basketball so far. So I got a few other questions about majors and minors in all of the schools. And I'd say the best resource is really the website. So if you go on our website, you can browse through literally all of the different majors and minors that we offer here at school. Let's say you're into biology, you can click bio, and you see all the information from the program itself to the faculty and staff, life beyond the classroom and life after Santa Clara. And there's always a tab for news and events where you can see relevant things that people in your major are doing right now, which is really, really fun. So I just got a question from Emily, and she asked if first years were allowed to have cars on campus, and first years are actually not allowed to have cars on campus, but there are other ways to get around. We have Zip Car, so you can rent a car for the day. We also have Caltrain, which is right next to the business school, and it takes you all the way up to San Francisco. And also Uber and Lyft are very popular. You can also make friends with people who have cars and ask to borrow them. And I also got a question about how to get your roommate. So there's two ways to get a roommate. The first way is if you know someone, let's say from your high school or a friend who's also going to Santa Clara, you can request each other. And the second way is random roommate. And the random roommate assignment kind of works like a dating profile. So once you are admitted and accepted into Santa Clara, all you have to do is fill out a profile. It's like a questionnaire, and ask questions like what time you like to go to bed, if you're messy, clean, what type of music you like to listen to, and the school will do its best job to match you with someone who they think is compatible with your living style. So we got a question from Laura, and she is asking about the quarter system and how our breaks work. So Santa Clara is a quarter system, meaning that we run for 10 weeks, and our week 11 is your finals week. So we start late September, so around the third week of September all the way until December, and that's your fall quarter. You have a 1 month winter break, so you come back in January, and we go January to March, a 1 week spring break, and then you're back from April all the way until June. Hi everyone, just got back from my last meeting of tonight, and I got a really good question from Matthew, and he asked me what was the ultimate factor that drew me to Santa Clara. So I don't think there's one thing that particularly drew me directly to Santa Clara, but I knew that I wanted to study marketing at an undergraduate level, and being in the Silicon Valley, I feel like this is a perfect place to cultivate my skills, and being around such a collaborative and really up-and-coming business environment is so exciting. The second reason is that I also wanted to go to school where the weather was nice. Weather really affects my mood, even though that may sound silly, but growing up in Texas and the Philippines, I was always used to being in a warm climate with sunshine, and as a junior, I could safely say that Santa Clara does give me 300 days of sunshine per year. Today was gorgeous, no clouds in the sky, and that's usually how our days are like, and I feel like if the weather's nice, everyone is generally in a better mood, and you'll see lots of students just like sitting out in the garden, studying outside, so it's really nice to be outside. The third reason is of the size. So we are a small to medium-sized school. We have around 5,500 undergrads, so it's not too big of a school, but it's not too small of a school. I like walking around and seeing people, especially as a first year. It was really nice to just walk from my residence hall to Benson and wave at someone. It made me feel that sense of belonging and community really early on. So in addition to being that small of a size, our average class size is only 21 to 23 students per class, which is really, really nice. You do get that one-on-one relationship with your professor. My biggest class has been 45 people, which was my math class, and my smallest class right now is my sociology class, where we are only 9 people. So I can safely say that you do get to know your professor on a personal basis, and you'll never be taught by a TA. The TAs are here to support you, and your professor is your main tool. And to sum it all up, I think one word that really describes my Santa Clara experience is community. I was able to find my group right when I came in as a first year, and I think that the people you'll meet here are some of the most genuine people you'll ever meet. I've had some of the best conversations on campus. The professors, the faculty, and staff are all here to support you and build you up, and I've always felt really supported, whether it be through my academics or through my other interests in life. I feel like there's a place for everyone at Santa Clara, and I think that the school actively does a good job to make sure that everyone feels like they're part of something bigger than themselves. All right, so thank you guys so much for all of your questions today. I had so much fun bringing you around campus, showing you my daily Tuesday routine. I have to start studying for some tests and quizzes I have this week, but if you have more questions you'd like to ask me, the next snap will be my socials, so you could email me or send me messages through Instagram. You are also more than welcome to call into our office, and student ambassadors are always there to answer questions for you guys. All right, once again, thank you so much for participating in this week's Tuesday Takeover. I had loads and loads of fun bringing you guys along my day. My socials are right over here. And also, I quickly just want to say best of luck with the rest of your college decision process. I know it can be a really stressful and scary time, but trust me, everyone gets through it. I got through it just fine. Make sure to enjoy the process, enjoy high school. It goes by so quickly. I can't believe I'm a junior right now and I'm graduating college next year. So really do make sure to enjoy the process. Don't forget to say thank you to your teachers and everyone who's helped you along the way. But yes, best of luck and good night. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day tomorrow.